So a few days ago, Marvel released the second half of the Ironheart series, and we're gonna talk about the fact that is it worth watching or you should skip it. As I know, a lot of you had skipped other Marvel TV shows, so we're gonna talk about the fact that should you skip this one as well, or is it worth watching? Well, if we're gonna talk about this story, it doesn't really have that complicated of a story. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely not that good either. It's about our main character, Riri Williams, getting expelled from MIT, and yeah, now she needs money to make her suit better. That's the whole premise of the show. And she goes interestingly into, well, thief, and she goes into a very bad direction. Let's go with that. And yeah, it's gonna be around that whole idea. Again, the story is there's not much to it, but personally, I was a little bit I miss Iron Man. I miss him. So this show was a little bit like that. Like, at least the character was kinda like Iron Man esque, a little bit, not that much. But the difference is that she is not that good as an actor. Robert Downey Jr. was really good actor. Like, you kind of just now understand how much the acting, even though it's CGI and mostly just face acting, you when you see this, you understand how much that's important and how tough that is, because she cannot do it as good as him. But it kind of still scratched that itch, that Iron Man itch, a little bit. But yeah, that's it really. You should not go in to get a really interesting story. You won't get it. And it doesn't really have that much of a effect on other uh doesn't have an effect as MCU as a whole. It doesn't have that much of effect of anything other than our main character. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, one of the annoying thing about this story is the fact that we have one hacker, and Hollywood is still doing the just fake typing thing. Like, she's just doing this and magically hacking into everything possible by just doing this. That's quite annoying. The show has good title cards, quite inventive. I like them a lot. I mean, it's kind of cooked if you talk about the show's title card, but it's a state of Marvel TV show right now. So yeah, it's in the first half, it doesn't have that much interesting things happening. It doesn't have fight scene. It doesn't have. It does have a little bit of CGI. Not anything interesting going on, but in the second half, it kind of pick it up. So the last three episodes is definitely more interesting. But again, not much to it. If we're gonna talk about the characters, I did not like Riri Williams. she got a little bit, just a bit better by the end of the show, but as a whole, I don't like her that much. The actor is kind of like not doing as good of a job as you expect from a main actor of the MCU TV show. Sadly, just she's not that good. Hopefully, she will get there, but as of right now, she is not that good. Mm, Other characters that I did like, there is a little kid called Landon. He has like what, maybe 30 minutes of screen time, but he's pretty much my favorite character of the whole show. He's really good. I really like him. And Riri's best friend, Natalie, she is quite interesting as well. I like her actually way more than Riri. So, yeah, it's kind of bad that a lot of the supporting characters are like better than the main character. That's a little bit concerning. The other character I liked was Zelma, and we probably gonna see her again in other shows because like she's a witch and she is a student of Doctor Strange. So we're probably gonna see her in the Strange Academy that's gonna come out. I'm excited about it. She is interesting. One of the kind of villains of the show, Zeke Stein, the son of the main villain from the first Iron Man movie, is in this, and both the character and the actor did a really amazing job, like really good. Definitely one of my favorites. I hope that he doesn't go into Abyss and we don't see him again ever. So I just hope we get to see him in the future projects, hopefully. But the main villain is a character called the Hood, and yeah, unfortunately, I did not like him. I mean, that's kind of the point of a villain. You shouldn't like him, but he's not an interesting villain at all. Did not like him at all. The CGI, well, the CGI is pretty good. It has some scenes that, stood out that it's not good. Like, you kinda can tell that they shoot it on a big green screen. So that's a bit bad, but other than that, the main iron suit, they did a pretty good job on CGI of the main suit, and that's good. Uh, Riri Williams has 3 suits in this. My favorite one is the very first one that she has. It's kind of a white black kind of suit, and yeah, that one was definitely my favorite. If we're gonna talk about the MCU connection that this show had, there is not much to it, really. It didn't have that much connection to other things, other than a little bit of connection to Doctor Strange. And that's just a little bit of name dropping. That's it. We don't really get any cameos, anything that will get in the future of the Doctor Strange movies or anything like that. So yeah, just some mentions. That's it. And talking about the cameos, there is just one cameo, and It's not about Doctor Strange or anyone in that like world. I'm not gonna spoil it, obviously, but the character is interesting. It can open up possibilities for other characters that connected to him. That I'm more excited about that, you know. Not necessarily him in this show, but in the future, what other characters can come with him. For those of you that watch the show, they know which character I'm talking about. It's gonna be interesting. So yeah, Cameo is alright. The fight scenes of the show, yeah, the show doesn't have really that much fight scenes. The biggest one of them is in episode 5, and it's alright. It's alright. Nothing that fancy or that's interesting. But yeah, that's the biggest fight scene of the whole show. It doesn't have that much fight scenes at all. And the finale's fight scene is really bad. It's quite underwhelming. So yeah, the best one is in the 5th episode. As a conclusion to the whole thing, can you skip the whole show? Yes. Yes, you can. But it's really not that bad. Like in IMDb, it has a 4 out of 10 review, and it doesn't deserve it. It should be higher than that. But again, you can skip it. But if you are a hardcore Marvel fan, then yeah, it's worth a watch. It's not as bad as a lot of people are saying. And yeah, hopefully she gets better story and treatment in the next projects that she is. But as of right now, it's not really that important. Yeah, if I will rate it out of 10, I would say like 6.5. Like, yeah, something like that. 6.5, maybe 7. I don't, it doesn't really deserve 7, but yeah, around that number is a fair place for the show. Thank you for watching, and if you subscribe to the channel, that would help a lot. We're gonna talk about Fantastic Four very soon, Superman from DC very soon. This week is gonna be about Superman, and yeah, if you want a review of that, you can subscribe, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.